Hello, it's Wendy with Empowerment Wellness. Today's seated workout is spring themed. There are 7 exercises that we're going to do together for a 10 count, and then we'll come back and go through all 7 of them with 1 minute each. Remember, before starting any exercise program, please make sure that you get clearance from your physician to make sure that you are safe for exercise. All right, so without further ado, let's get started on our first exercise. This one's called 10 to the garden. We're gonna sit up nice and tall in our chair. If you have weights, grab them. If you don't, that's okay. Just go through the motion. It's still gonna be a good workout for you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna step out to the side first. Bring that arm up, squeeze that shoulder blade like you're pulling weeds, and then you're gonna come back down. Come up nice and tall, bend at the waist here, come up, step to the side, and pull the shoulder blade back, and back to the center. All right, let's get started. Step out, pull, back to the center, come up, step out to the side, squeeze, and back to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, looking good. 5, step out, pull, up tall, out, pull, together. Step out, seven, I messed up on that one. Step out, pull the weeds, come up, down and up. 8, step out. 9, let's do one more. And 10. Good job. I'm not the best at counting, so be full warned, I might mess up and flub around here 2 times, but I'm gonna do my best to keep going on a 10 count. All right, our next one we're gonna do is the fishing. So we're gonna pretend like we're sitting on the dock, sitting on the dock of the bay. What we're gonna do here is sit nice and tall, grab just one weight, or just go through the motion with me. You're gonna step out forward, bring your arms up by your ears, and then throw that weight forward like you're casting your line out, and then you're gonna bring it back. You're gonna bring your foot back in and switch. Good. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Good job. All right, our next exercise, still hold that weight. You're gonna bring it into the center. It's called kayak theme. So what we're gonna do, up nice and tall, holding our weight, we're gonna go in a figure 8 position. So you're gonna come to the left side and then twist to the right. So we're just going back and forth like you're making a figure 8. All right, let's get going. twist, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good job. Go ahead and put that weight down. Our next exercise is going to be tennis, seated tennis. How we're going to play this. How we're going to do this is we're going to step out to the side and bring our arm out like we have our racket, and we're going to hit that ball out to the side. We're going to come back, and then we're going to go to the other side with our racket and back in. If you have a racket and you want to use it, certainly go ahead and use it. Any prop is fine. All right, let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Good job. All right, our next exercise is golf, seated golf. We're gonna go a little bit more of an exaggerated movement than you would a regular golf swing, because we wanna work on that rotation. So come up nice and tall in your seat, shoulders back, chest out. We're gonna pretend that our golf club is in our hand. We're gonna bring it up and then swing it to the side. So what we'll do is we'll do 5 on one side, and then we'll switch and swing toward the other side. All right, let's go. 1, 2, and you can bring a weight if you want to make it a little more challenging. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and I lied. Let's do 10 on the other side. All right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, we're gonna go back to our childhood when we played hopscotch and we threw the rock down and picked it up, or stone, or whatever you used. So for our seated hopscotch, it's not so much gonna work on balance, but what this will help work on is getting those feet up and getting some little bit of motion in here to get up and get going. So for our seated hopscotch, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift both legs up, bring them down, bring one leg up, bring it down, bring both legs. So we're just gonna alternate between 2 legs and 1. All right, let's get busy. So both, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So it was a little difficult. Just make sure, which I kind of did, which we don't want you to do, is lean back to bring those legs up. Make sure you have a chair. I have a slippy slidey chair, so I tend to slide back, which that just means I need to make sure I pay attention to my body and where I'm at on the chair. All right, and the last exercise we have is jump rope. So how do you do seated jump rope? Easy. So you can either be up nice and tall, lift both legs up and bring your arms around, or you can modify and just march one at a time. Still swinging those arms around. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, so all those exercises we're gonna do again. We're just gonna do it for a minute each round. We'll have a 15-second break in between. Now would be a good time to grab some water before we get started. Remember to go at your pace. I may be going a little slower or a little faster than you are, but this is your workout. We wanna make sure that you're gonna feel the benefits of it, that you don't feel like you're not doing enough or that you're doing too much or that you're sore or hurt the next day. So I'm gonna be going back and forth between faster and slower for a minute. And then, like I said, there'll be a 15-second break in between. All right, let's get the timer started. The first one we're gonna do is 10 to the garden. So if you have your weights, let's go ahead and grab them. All right, and we're gonna get started in 5 seconds. So up nice and tall. And go. Remember, squeeze that shoulder blade, come back, down, up, and back down. So the weather's getting nicer. I'm sure a lot of you guys are getting out on the ground. This is a good way to prepare and get ready for pulling those weeds if you get tired. So make sure you're taking your time and you're focusing on your movement. We don't want to go too fast or we're not getting the benefit of the exercise that we're doing. Oh look, we're on the home stretch. Good. All right, our next one is fishing, so you can bring one weight down. Remember, we're just going to step forward and then throw our line out. We're going to start in 4 seconds. And go. Remember, this is your workout. You can make it more cardio by going faster. You can get more of an arm workout if you have a heavier weight. Just make sure it's not too heavy because you are going for a minute and it doesn't seem that long, but when you're lifting a heavier weight, it could be long. You could slow it down if you need to, focusing on those steps and throwing those arms out. Keep moving. If you're feeling tired, just slow it down a little bit. Good, keep that weight up nice and tall. The next one we're gonna do is our kayak. Remember, it's our figure 8. Once the bell rings, we'll get going. And go. Taking it a little slower. Same thing with this one. You can increase the weight if you want to give yourself more of a challenge. Just making sure that you're getting your full range with the exercise. You don't want to have too heavy a weight where you're going to limit the motion. You're going to defeat the purpose of what you're doing here. We're halfway there. Remember, if you feel like you're getting dizzy, just slow it down. Go through the motion. Good, keep going. Good job. Go ahead and put that weight down. Get some water if you need it. The next one is our tennis one. We're gonna step to the side, use our pretend racket if we don't have one, and get that ball. Go. stomp those feet too. Make some noise. Good. All right, the next one is golf. So we're gonna swing side to side. I'm gonna put the timer in front of me. We'll go one way for 30 seconds, then we'll switch directions for the other 30. And go. Swing. So while you're doing this motion, you should feel your weight shifting from one cheek to the other cheek. And that's good. That's gonna be good carryover for when you're standing and you're shifting your weight side to side. Same thing when you're walking, you're shifting your weight from one leg to the other. So this is a good practice. Good, let's go to the other side. Good job. All right, our next one is our hopscotch. So remember, we're gonna stomp, up, up. Just alternate your legs. Go at your pace. Go. Slow it down, bring it up. Speed it up. All right, good. And our last one's jump rope. Remember, you can march and swing your arms, lift both feet up, or just march. Go. Last round. I think my legs are moving along faster than my arms. So remember, you can march. Keep going, keep moving. Should be breaking a little bit of a sweat here, I hope. Feel like you're working. Get those arms moving, those legs moving. There we go, we're almost there. Woo! All right, good job, guys. Grab some water if you need it. And then we'll stretch it down. Since we're already seated, let's just stretch one leg out. We're gonna reach for our toes. Feel it in our hamstrings. Good, go ahead and switch legs. You should be feeling it in the top half of your leg, back leg. Stretching those hamstring muscles. Good, and switch. Good, and switch. It's always good to end your workouts with a nice cool down stretch while your muscles have been warmed up from exercise. It's always important to do a warm up before exercise as well. So I do have a video that's seated that you can do a seated warm up before you start your other workout, which you may do. So lift that leg up if you can. You might already feel a stretch here toward your butt muscle. If you need more of a stretch, you can gently push down on that knee just until you feel a stretch. So we don't want to cause any pain. And while you're there, let's do some ankle circles. Good, and switch directions. Good, let's bring that leg back down. We're gonna lift the other leg back up. Remember, if you need to, just push down for a light stretch. Otherwise, just leave it there. And then same thing, ankle circles here. And then reverse. Good, and bring that leg down. All right, we want to sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring an arm across our chest. Hold it there. You can look across your shoulder. You might feel a little more of a stretch there. Good. Bring that arm down. Switch arms. Look across your shoulder. Good, and bring that arm down. Next, you're gonna lift your arm up and then back like you're gonna scratch your back. Take the opposite arm and gently pull until you feel it stretching here in these muscles called the triceps. So we're just stretching that out. Remember, gently pull until you feel a stretch. So don't try to push it further because you can cause injury to it, and we don't want that. Good, bring that arm up or down and then switch arms. And then gently pull till you feel a stretch. Good, bring it down. Next, we're gonna bring our fingers together. We're gonna push them up toward the ceiling. Make sure that you're not bringing your shoulders up, so relax your shoulders, just push your arms up. Good, bring your arms down. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what I'm gonna do. You're just gonna lock those arms and push down and away, squeezing those shoulders. You should feel it stretching back there. Good job. Up tall, let's roll the shoulders forward. Backwards. Now roll them forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up nice and tall. Bring your ear to your shoulder. You should feel it stretching on this side of your neck, making sure that you're not bringing your shoulder up to your ear. Just relax your shoulders. Bring your head down toward the shoulder. If you need more of a stretch, you can gently pull until you feel a stretch. Good. Relax, release that one. Let's go to the other side. Good, and let go. Next, you're gonna bring your chin toward your chest. You wanna gently roll it to one shoulder. Make making sure, again, you're not bringing that shoulder up. You want to relax it. Then gently roll back to the center. Go to the other side. Back to the center. To the other side. Good. Back to the center. And to the other side. Good. Back to the center and lift your head up. All right, great job today, guys. Remember to make this workout your workout, so go at your own pace. Use enough weight that you feel like you're working out, but you're not using too little or too much. Have a great